Excuse me, sir. Which one of you is a business owner?
Sorry?
Which one of you is a business owner?
This gentleman.
This gentleman.
I'm the client, he's the one.
What was your step one to starting your business?
Just literally, I started with one van. I was out doing all the jobs myself.
Yeah.
And then it just escalated from there.
Okay, running a business, it doesn't matter what the product is, you're always learning. The day you think you know stuff is the day your business fails. Like, you talk about blockbusters, or you talk about Kodak, film companies, you talk about Netflix. When the opportunities come and you don't see them because you're stuck in your way, is when you fail.
We are here in London finding London's millionaires and billionaires. We're going to take them back to their step one and try and find what lessons they have for us. Let's go. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a business?
Huh?
Do you own a business?
No, he does.
No, I don't. I work at the hotel. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you work at a hotel?
Wrong person.
Do you know anywhere or anyone around here that'd be good to interview?
See those guys? You know the guys that drive the cars?
Yeah.
They're all self-employed guys.
Excuse me, question for you. What was the first step you took in starting your business?
I don't have a business.
You don't have a business. What do you do for work?
Real estate development.
Real estate, okay. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you, though. Cheers. Question for you. What was your step one when you started your company?
I haven't got a company.
You haven't got... What job do you do?
I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. You caught me on.
I love the car, though. If I get somebody came up to you... No, of course not. What job do you do, just out of
I've got a
interest?
storage company. So
Oh, you have a storage company?
Storage, yeah.
So what was your step one when you started?
Just literally, I started with one van. I was out doing all the jobs myself.
Yeah.
And then it just escalated from there, basically.
And what is the secret to growing a company? So you said it escalated from there. Kind of what are you at now?
That's a good question. Hard work, determination. Got to give it 100%.
Yeah.
Put it first, and so forth.
And if you could give a young person out there one piece of advice, what would you tell them?
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never
Did you ever give up? Did you ever feel like you were going to give up?
Many times I felt
Many
like I was
times.
going to give up, but I didn't.
What was your step one when you started your company?
Say again?
What was your step one when you started your company?
You've got to believe in your product.
Even your product. We're trying to inspire 1 million young people into entrepreneurship by taking founders back to step one. Can I have 2 minutes for you for the channel?
Okay, go for
Perfect. What line of business are you in?
I'm a property buyer.
Property buyer. How'd you get into that then?
Oh my God, long story, I'm old, so therefore I started a long time ago. So I used to work for Weatherspoons in the estates team, and then branched out with them as a client, and then started acquiring properties for clients, and then it just stepped up into residential searches for clients in London.
And you just sort of grew it from there?
Yeah, effectively, yeah.
Would you say sales is like a key part of your job then?
Yeah, totally. You have to be able to sell yourself if you're an entrepreneur. The product is you.
Did they teach you this in school?
No, I think no, it's like the X Factor thing. You've got to... Right, so there's good managers of a business. So you've been in a business for like 10 years, you're very solid, you've got results, but you're a manager.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? But you have to learn, you have to do the hard slog.
Yes.
You have to work for someone who you learn from them, and then you adapt.
Okay, yeah. So you got to learn from the people that already have the knowledge.
Yeah, you need to have some background. You can't just start from day one. Like you talk about young people, like my niece was a coach, right? So I said, work a coach, you learn the skills of meeting people and retail, etc., and then take that
into the job.
Whatever that job is. Yeah, you've got to have a proper base.
So you've learned from some good people. What is the biggest lesson that you have learned in your career so far?
So I worked for Weatherspoons, and I worked with Tim Martin, Tim Martin, who's Sir Tim Martin now, and he would sit in the office with us. We're all young, and you just exposed to that sort of brilliance. So you need someone you can look up to and go, what they've achieved, you want to achieve.
What did he teach you then? Was there something you could pinpoint for the audience?
I mean, Weatherspoons is massive, right? Forget cheap beer, and when we started back in the days of the 90s, it was like some old bloke sitting and smoking a cigarette in the front. But how he stuck to his guns. He had a philosophy and an idea, and he stuck to that. And you've got to adapt your model to what it is today.
Yes.
So you've got to stick to a plan. And with him, he was very driven, but he also knew what he could do and and he also trusted others to do what they could do. So he delegated everything. So you do your bit, but he delegated it. So he had the ability to understand what the business was doing, but he also understood that fact that better people out there could do other things.
So it's like having a strong sense of direction and also trusting your employees to do
Yeah,
what
you've
they're
got to
good at.
trust your people around you. You can't do everything yourself. You can drive a business, but you need the right people to effectively grow the business.
Excuse me, sir. Question for you. What was your step one when you started your company?
Oh, I never have had my own company. I was
Oh, you've never?
employed. I was
What job
employed.
do you have then?
I started off as a jeweller
Jeweler, okay.
for a few places like Cartier's
yeah.
and Tiffany's and what have you. And
Yeah.
then I now have a cufflink shop.
You have a
in St.
coupling
James.
shop. Can I ask you a couple of questions? We're on a mission
sure.
to inspire 1 million young people into entrepreneurship by taking founders back to step one.
Okay.
Can we have 2 minutes for you for the channel?
long as you like.
Perfect. What is the secret to selling?
Don't try.
Don't try. Okay.
Usually if a customer comes in the shop, yeah, they either know you, the company that is, know what they want, just talk to them. Find out, what are you buying something for? Is it a wedding, christening, what have you? And just talk, don't try and sell anything to them.
Could you tell us the name of the shop that you look after?
Yeah, it's called Deakin and Francis.
Deakin and Francis.
It's the oldest family-owned jewellery company in this country. 240 years this year.
240 years.
Yeah,
Well, happy
yeah.
anniversary to them then.
Thank you very much.
And did school teach you the sort of skills that you use in day-to-day life to run the company?
No, quite the opposite. Well, I started in retail when I was 20.
Yeah.
20. Very shy, incredibly nervous around customers. I would actually try and hide to avoid dealing with customers when I was first working. But then in my first week, I'd met a couple of old film stars like Bette Davis,
Okay.
Gregory Peck, and Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
I thought, ooh, this could be fun. And most of the time it has been, as long as you like people.
Yeah.
That's it,
How did you learn the skills then? Was it sort of over time?
over time.
And what is the biggest skill that you say you've learned that they didn't teach you in school?
I think just be interested in everything and especially in people.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter who.
And if you could go back to your 20-year-old self and tell him one piece of advice, what would you say to him?
Go with the flow. Don't think you're going to achieve anything at any time in your life, because you're not. It'll happen when it's meant to
When
happen.
it's the right time. Thank you so much. I appreciate
nice
your
to talk
time.
to
It
you.
does mean
It's
a
a
lot.
pleasure.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Which one of you is a business owner?
Sorry?
Which one of you is a business owner?
This gentleman.
This gentleman.
I'm retired. He's the one.
What was your step one to starting your business?
Having a kind father. He started the business which I have continued in
What line of business are you in?
cigars.
Cigars. How did you get into cigars? How did he get into cigars?
That's a very long question. Started with a love for cigars, and then fate brought him here as a refugee, and he was thinking about what he could do, and thankfully his lawyer asked what his hobbies were, and one of them was cigars, so that's where it all started.
Did they teach you the skills that you use today in business in school?
No.
And how did you learn them then?
Well, much of it is common sense. So in retail, we're in retail. If you want to understand how to look after a customer, just imagine how you'd like to be looked after, and the answer is often the same. The financial and other elements, accounting and so on, yes, that you need to learn, but that came at university, not at school.
Okay. Yeah. And what would you say is the biggest thing that you've learned in your time in business?
I suppose it's plan for the worst, hope for the best. It's being thoughtful about what you're doing and really enjoy what you do. If you're lucky enough, hopefully the success will follow.
And the last question, if you could go back to your 20-year-old self and give him one piece of advice, what would you say?
Buy Apple shares.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
There's a lot of advice that my father could probably share even more wisely than I can.
Only advice I can give you, young man, is whatever you do, do it with pride.
Do it with pride.
It doesn't matter. If you're cleaning the streets, clean it with pride. If you're building a Rolls Royce, build it with pride. And everything else in between.